Now to 2021, where we at now, what would you say is the greatest lesson you learned about your journey right now?
And the greatest lesson that I learned is, I learned this in my experience and from reading the book, The 4 Agreements, you know what I'm saying? Don't assume, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make assumptions. Like, that's like the greatest lesson I learned in this whole music. Don't assume. Don't assume that just because you do something for somebody or you keep it 100 with somebody, gonna keep it 100 with you. Don't assume because you real, the next person real. Don't assume anything, you know what I'm saying? Treat this music business as a business. And I still battle with it now. I mean, I can't help who I am, you know what I'm saying? When you come from a certain way of life, you know what I'm saying, certain experiences, and you literally an authentic person, you know what I'm saying, you can't help but be yourself. And I've learned that this shit is all entertainment. The music business, we're talking about the music business is entertainment. So the greatest lesson I've learned is don't assume anything and always understand that this is a business.
For sure. Oh, yeah, man. This is a business, and one thing about business, you always got to know that, is it a service or is it a product? So if you're in the game, whatever game you in, I always feel like it's important to do self-evaluation and be like, am I providing a legitimate service to the community of people who do this? Or am I providing a certain product? Do you have the product or do you have that service? Are you that guy who's really enhancing this shit?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I like about you, because you're always on the incline. That's what you do. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're not out there, but you're always a point of progression for anybody in the rap game in Houston. Is that the goal? I peeped that shit, right?
I mean, my goal, man, is to assist my people. What do I mean by my people? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My people is people that I genuinely love outside of the music business, that's trying to get on their path, you know what I'm saying? Before the camera was coming on, I was saying that, like, a lot of stuff that I do is selfless, it's not selfish. A lot of the stuff I do is not even for me. A lot of the relationships that I make, whether that's with you, whether that's through any celebrity that people see me with, everything I do is for the betterment of my people. Is to basically have somebody in the office, to have somebody in the room. I'm the person that's trying to get in the room. So, cause I know what I'm gonna do when I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say what they gonna do and all this. Like, I was watching LD interview. LD 300 is one of my guys I was in prison with, a brother to me. I was watching in one of your interviews, he was saying like bonds that he made. He was just like, man, DEEZY, nigga, that was my nigga in medium custody, nigga. He really wrote me when he came home. A lot of people, everybody that really did some time know this. You gonna get cool with somebody in jail and they gonna go home and they gonna tell you before they leave, man, I'm gonna write you when I get out, and then you'll never hear from them again. It happens all the time. So when somebody really do keep it 100, like they keep it a buck with you and keep their fucking word and really write you, it's like, damn, this motherfucker really, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he said it in the interview. Like, man, DEEZY really wrote me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if I told you I was gonna do it, I did it. So that's a small thing. I don't think you need to technically get praised for it, because it's just, if you real, you real. But what I'm saying is that my objective is always to be, you know what I'm saying, like to be in position to really put my people in position, because a lot of people get in position and don't do it. So I'm the one that's doing it. I'm the one that's living it. That's why I'm still going, you know what I mean? We can't all be failures. Like I was telling you, we all from the hood and we all get felonies and we all go to jail. Like we can't do nothing. Somebody got to be legal. Somebody got to be able to go get a gun license. Somebody got to be able to, heck, go be a police officer so you can let us know if they finna raid this bitch. Go be a politician. Go be a judge. So when the other fuck ups in the hood, when they come to your courtroom, you able to be like, oh, that's so-and-so little relative, and help them out. That's the point, you know what I mean? Put yourself in a position to assist your people, you know what I'm saying? That's real boss shit. We can't all be failures. If a motherfucker want to lead you all the way into destruction, get the fuck away from it.
You niggas should be able to call you for something good.
Yeah, for something, you know what I'm saying? Besides some bullshit, for sure. Because motherfucker easy can call you to come ride and hey, come pick up a gun, these niggas that crash out. Can you help me? Can you help a motherfucker? That's the real thing. That's my objective. That's my goal, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. For real, for real. How important is relationships?
Man, relationships.
To what you do?
the relationships in life is the most important. All this stuff is about who you know. You know what I'm saying? Like the more, but good relationships though, because the relationship don't necessarily always be good, but a good relationship can get you something that money can't get you. You know what I mean? You know the right people. It's like, oh no, it's good, come through. You know what I mean? You can get pulled over by a police officer. Literally, I know several police officers in real life that I know personally. I'm not gonna say their name. Hey, I ain't trying to get a motherfucker fired, but I know real police officers that know me in real life. You could be riding and have a motherfucking AK-47 in your whip, you dig what I'm saying? And you get pulled over, officer, oh, that's DEEZY. Man, go put this motherfucking gun up. You know what I'm saying? Because they know you, you know what I'm saying? And the music business relationship's important because it's like DMs, for example. People DM me all the time asking a million questions, you know what I'm saying? But if you know me personally, and you got a direct contact on me, you probably be able to get something done way faster than the motherfucker that have to go through the DM that I might not even open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Relationships worth more than money. That's important. And organic relationships, because there's a lot of fake relationships too, and a lot of people forcing fake vibes. You know what I'm saying? Organic relationships where like, it's mutual, but that's beautiful, you know, and it's priceless.
What would you say is the best business relationship that you made since you've been doing your thing?
Man, there's different levels, man.
Well, what would you say is not even business, just the best relationship that you made person to person? You know what I'm saying?
Through music?
Through music, business, videography, whatever.
Okay.
Something that's not romantic, because I know DEEZY got them hoes. But I'm fucking with you.
I'm retired. If y'all see this.
We got questions about that too, but continue, sir.
But man, I made a lot of relationships, man.
The best one though.
Man, I don't really like making comparisons because everything serves a different purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying like, it's macaroni and cheese better than ice cream. Shit, both of them good. Shit, I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it just depends on what it is. I can say this, people see me with Trey the Truth a lot, you know what I'm saying? Now people recently, like seeing us doing a lot and think like we just met each other, but I've been knowing Trae for years. Our bond actually obviously have grown over that time.
That's something I noticed through social media.
You know what I'm saying? It's grew over time though, you know what I'm saying? But what I can say is one thing I have learned from him, you know what I'm saying, it's about taking stuff to another level. So what I can, you know, I can say he definitely is a true leader and important in my growth as a businessman, in his music business for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely probably have to put Trae at the top of that list, but that's not to belittle no other relationship that I've made that's fruitful, you know what I'm saying, because there's been a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, and all of them is not about, they're not like artists though, like it's other people that I've met in my journey in the music business that wasn't like Mike Mo, for example, the owner of the stuffed baked potato factory, you know what I'm saying. Mike Mo, he used to have Bellway 8 Records back in the day. I met Mike Mo years ago, before I was even known as I am now. He was trying to pay me for film a commercial for his restaurant, the Stuffed Baked Potato Factory. It's on ML, it's off 610. It's known. He got one over there, he got one at Harlem Clark. He was trying to pay me, he tried to pay me in a check. I'm like, I'll just take cash. He was like, you ain't got no business account? I'm like, nah, take it. Basically, I wasn't professional at this time. I didn't have no business cards. I didn't have no business account, no nothing. He was just like, man, I ain't trying to get in your business or nothing like that, but if you want to take yourself to, make yourself more professional, you need to take these steps. At the time, I really didn't want to hear that shit. And I definitely respected it later on, really appreciated it. You know
Mike Mo?
His name Mike Mo, you know what I'm saying? He is
Trae also
Southwest.
told you that too.
He is Southwest legend. Like I'm saying, Mike Mo is a legend. He owned Bellway 8 Records. Like he's a real factor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes,
so you probably got his personal phone number.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're the guy who's gonna give me the exclusive interview with Mike Mo?
Mike Mo, definitely.
Okay, for sure.
The Stuffed Baked Potato Factory, Mike Mo.
I love
Khaled,
potatoes.
my guy. motherfucking JaysGreenroom and come tell a story because it needs to be heard.
For sure. I'm gonna interview.
But like I said, man, to be clear though, I'm not putting one relationship above another. Everybody taught me something on a different level. Trae definitely. Come on, I was holding the Billboard Award.
For sure. Man.
In real life, you know what I'm saying? So
you the person who shot the video for It Ain't Fair?
Yeah, for sure.
Trae put you in position.
No, I'm saying like definitely. That's what I'm saying. I'm just not comparing relationships because sometimes people can take that as like, damn, what about what I did right here? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So for sure, I appreciate it all though. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad.
No, for sure. How did you meet Trae though?
How did I initially meet Trae? Initially, shout out to Junebug, 103 Ghetto. It really started with Junebug years ago. This man Junebug, first video he did that, he was fresh out county jail freestyle. Man, I shot over 1,000 videos, so I'd be forgetting the names of videos.
Probably more than that.
No, definitely. But I'm saying like Junebug, he was county jail freestyle. I remember he FaceTimed Trae. That was the first time Trae ever was on my camera, you know what I'm saying? And this is at the beginning of me shooting videos. I wasn't fanned out of no shit like that. I'm like, oh, this Trey the Truth. And then like, nah, I fuck with Trae music though, been fucking with his music, but it wasn't nothing like that. That was the first time. And man, I honestly forget, but the first time me and him actually did some business, Free Mac Biggers, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Him and Mac Biggers had a song.
Southwest Legend.
My guy, you know what I'm saying? Free Mac Biggers, free cash. I ended up shooting a video for them. And it was Mac's song, but that was my nigga. He was like, oh, Trae on this song. So obviously I ended up, running into him again. He knew who I was because we know a lot of the same people anyway. You know what I'm saying? We just personally never had done nothing at the time.
Yeah.
And after the one with him and Mac Biggers, so over the years we had tapped back in with each other and it just got stronger and stronger. And once we finally formed our own personal situation, you know what I'm saying? It just blossomed into something beautiful, you know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. Man, do you think Trey the Truth should get more consideration as the top rapper in Houston, Texas?
I think Trae, and I tell him this personally, it's funny because I can FaceTime him right now.
Man, you should, man. You should, man. For real, though. It's late, though.
This nigga a vampire. Unless he doing something with his family, shit.
You know what I'm saying? For real. I be thinking Trae, man. Trae?
Hey, nah, I'm doing this interview, right? And I'm hitting you to say this, because he just asked me this. He said, do Trae, this Trey and Truth, the baby.
This GreenRoom TV, man. This GreenRoom.
But he just asked me, he said, do I think Trae should be getting more recognition as the top rapper in Houston? Texas. So I'm to answer you, but I told him I was finna FaceTime you. I'm like I tell Trae all the time, he way bigger than that. You talking about somebody that's got a Billboard Award. See what I'm saying? So it's not even nothing to compare to anything in no region or state. You understand what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's something that's global. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hit you back, Trae.
But I feel like Trae, as far as like OG status, as far as business, as far as music, and as far as like philanthropy, should be in consideration as the top rapper in Houston, Texas. Like when we talk top.
With what somebody brought to my knowledge today, they say it's not even. They say DEEZY not lying. That's what he tell me all the time.
Right.
I'm so much more bigger, but my people put it in perspective today. What happened is now Trae is a brand.
Yeah.
So it's all aspects, just the Trae brand in any one of them categories dominate just about anything. So now I think it's just to the point I outgrew just the music is what I love and that's what I do. But I think it's just Trae as a whole at this point, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. ABN.
But I'm gonna hit you when I leave.
For sure, that's 100, man.
But I had to do that to say this, because a lot of people just be saying stuff. You ask me a question, but I always tell Trae this anyway. Man, it's levels. This is what I was saying before this camera was on. Remember when we was talking and I was saying, remember the camera was on, we was talking, and I was saying about not wanting to be considered a Texas this or a Houston that or this. It's global. That's what my brand is, Wolf, right here.
Yeah.
It stands for without limits forever. There's no limits to this shit.
I always wondered what that stands.
Without limits forever. That's what the Wolf means. That's why it's right here. You know what I'm saying?
For
On my
sure.
face. You know what I'm saying? But back to Trae. I always tell Trae all the time, like, man, you way bigger than that. Like I said, I ain't on no fan shit or no shit like that. Like, period. The man just won a Billboard award.
Yeah.
The man's on BET every day. I don't even watch TV, but I'm just saying, like, the man get played on Times Square. The man was with Beyonce. The man was with, like, it's, what I'm really saying is this is way bigger than some Houston
There's
shit.
some rap shit.
So I really get, I don't get wrapped up into lists. Like, anybody can make a list. I can make a list right now, say top 10 list. Does it make it true? Do it make it false? Nah, it's somebody's opinion. We all got an opinion. But at the same time, you can't put everybody in the same boat, because that's like saying, hey, what's better, Hanes or Louis Vuitton?
For sure.
Like, what? Nigga, don't compare me to no fucking Hanes t-shirt. The fuck, nigga, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Shout out
for
to
sure.
Trey the Truth, though.
With much respect, too.